Yeah, good morning. Hello, my name is Andrea. I'm working in the Municipality of Milan, and today I will show you, I hope, how we are working in our food policy. Try to connect the farmers of the peri-urban area, the metropolitan area of Milan, with our public procurement service that is managed by a public company. And this is what I want to show this morning. I start from say that our food policy started in 2015, so we have a quite good history in the last 7 years, 8 years, how we have worked with our priorities in Milan. And one of the main key priority and action is of course working on healthy and sustainable diets. This, I can say, one of also the main driver also for the behavioral change of the people that we want to do with kids with at different level, and also is the political commitment is quite high on this topic. And we are working this not alone, of course. We have not we haven't a food policy council. I think it is not our priority, but we have a quite big and wide group of stakeholders we are working with. So we start from the fact that, of course, data on obesity in adult and child in Italy, and especially also in Lombardy and Milan, is an important aspect that we want to face. So I start to give you some numbers. What as I say, as food policy, we are just working, managing not directly the catering public canteen, but we have a public company. It is 100 participated by the municipality, so is a public company, but is outside the municipality. It's called Milano Ristorazione, and we are serving 85 meals per day. We are working on more than 400 refectories in primary schools, kindergarten, secondary school. We are working also on infant nursery, private schools, and we are organizing also different diets, for example, with health diets, with specific requests, ethic religious diets, more or less is 9,000, and more or less 3,000 people, employees, is working on this, all the activities related to Milano Ristorazione. This is just an introduction to what we are speaking about. But if you look at the territorial, I'm an urban planner, so I like to have a look to how we are working at territorial level. You can see that this system, this food system, is a widespread food system. We have different kitchen center that are in the map, in the red cross, and all the blue points are the schools that are served. So you can see this system is quite wide, and Milano Ristorazione is working from buying the food to cooking the food, distributing it, and served in the school. So all the chain is covered by Milano Ristorazione. It's a real work that is managed directly by them, and not through, of course, with support like external services, but all the activities are managed by Milano Ristorazione. On the other hand, as food policy, we are working also on agriculture. Agriculture is under the umbrella of food policy, and as municipality, we are owner of farms, and a quite big part of the lands, especially in the south of Milan. Milan is not just the capital of fashion and design. We are a rural metropolis, real rural metropolis. We have a very beautiful southern park in the southern part of the city that is a agricultural land that is used by the farmers. Some of the property is public, so we rent for 15 years plus 15 the land for the farmers. And we have also districts. We call it rural district. There are cluster of farmers that are recognized at regional level, and they put together different typologies of farmers that have not just producer but also producer of services and other and different production. And of course there are also big landowners that are on the other part, the other ownership of the lands. As I say, one of the main important stakeholders that we are working with and we want to improve the work with is the agricultural district. We have 5 agricultural districts in the metropolitan area, more or less located in all the part of the metropolitan area, and one just on the boundary of the Municipality of Milan, as I say. We start a pilot project more than 4 years ago, try to connect different local chains that in 19 local chains on different products from the metropolitan area to the city in a project financed by the Rural Development Plan of Lombardy region. So we use finance to help farmers to create new local chain and create the road to create new opportunity for procurement. So we start creating the local food chain to create niche product that can be served at schools. That's why in the last years we decided to focus on public procurement with the support of Milano Ristorazione. So the idea is to exploit the power of public procurement, start from the idea to have dedicated procurement criteria and also inform and guide the market, and also with the idea to mobilize investment of the farmers that can be used also to have contact with the municipality. How it was possible for us is the idea it was to share procurement goals with the farmers and with also the wholesalers, I can say local wholesalers, about the percentage of the organic of the products, innovative criteria based on also the proximity and the co-benefits that can we have, not just from the public point of view, but also from the private point of view. Of course, the colleagues, the lawyers and all the people that are working on procurement, they need time, they need the right time to prepare the tender. This is the main aspect, as you say, as a barrier in terms of administrative aspect. And so we start to create tenders that, from the economic point of view, this part is considered 100% of the total of the importance is just the 30%. The technical qualitative point is 70%. Okay. In the technical offer criteria, we have different aspects. I just want to focus on 2 of them. One is the short supply chains, and the other is 0 kilometers. Because in Italy, we have this national law related to minimum criteria, environmental criteria, that say, okay, you can have a 0 kilometer product that is 70 kilometers from the production to consumption. On the other hand, we have short supply chains that is, in this law, is indicated with just one passage from the production to the consumer. If we combine the 2 criteria with other criteria that you see here, like educational activities that you can do with the farmers, or gender or social accountability, sustainable fishing, I mean, everything that is possible to do with the procurement, we increase the quality of the products that is possible to eat with the quantity that we need for 85 meals per day. This is what we decide to work on the tender. And I just give you some examples, very fresh examples from this year. We have example on a tender on conventional milk when we, for example, we put points on 0 kilometers, animal welfare, improvement, especially on organic products. We have another one on organic milk, where more attention is about environmental sustainability, short supply chain and 0 kilometer ratio. And the last one is quite new, is an organic yogurt tender. This yogurt is produced by a local farmer that is in Milan, and all the activities related to this new production is based on an investment that the municipality did with the project that I mentioned before, with the support of the Rural Development Plan. So you can see that the investment that was made 4 years ago now is useful for the farmers to be a good asset, a driver to participate to this call. And in this case, we put 30 points on the environmental sustainability, about also low packaging and low secondary packaging for the organic yogurts. I want to show you this example because it's really concrete and it's something that can be maybe also replicated. For the next years, for this year and the next year, we have a plan for 30 future public tenders. Very big work for our colleague in Milano Ristorazione, for 30 different products, as you can see, and the total is more than 34 million euro. Three kinds of benefits of work. The first is social, because of course fair trade products, gender parity certification and social accountability is something that can increase also the importance of Milano Ristorazione as a company, the profile of the company and the people that are working there. In my opinion, the second one, the economic, is the most important, because this year Milano Ristorazione, as I say, will purchase 22 million of food procurement, and the driver need to be local farmers and local wholesaler. At the moment, 26 food products on the total of more than 100 are with this label of 0 kilometers and in a range of 70 kilometers from Milan. And as a starting point is a good point for us. Another good example is the rice. We are in one of the most important triangle of the production of the rice in Europe. Rice short supply chain is something that is concrete, is real now with Milano Ristorazione, and we are providing rice that is produced in paddies that are just 10 kilometers from the city center of Milan. I'm speaking about a tender about 300,000 euro per year, more or less 240,000 kilos of rice per year. The last one, of course, is environmental co-benefit. At the moment, we have the percentage of organic in general, considering all the products, is more than 50, is 54%. For us, as I say, is a good starting point. And also we have this work with the World Research Institute that monitor the emission with this project Cool Food that analyzed the emission in different cities around the world. And we have very nice data relate about the emission. This calculator say that in the last year we have the reduction of 42% and 38% every 1,000 kilocalorie cooked. Thank you very much and enjoy.